Good morning, folks. Welcome back to KJ's channel. My sister beat me yesterday or last week. So on an Apple Watch, you can compete with friends. And my sister and I have been competing back and forth, and she's beat me the last couple of weeks. Now, 2 of those weeks, it was because we were gone or we were busy. I wasn't able to work out. But last week, I had no excuse, and she beat me by 14 points. She is going full beast mode on me. So, I do have some work to do today. I'm not going to go down to the office to do it. I'm just going to do it here. Since we have guest speakers this week, I don't have to have my sermon done up. And so I can take today if I want to and do a little bit more working out, maybe get refocused on my fitness journey. And so that's kind of what I want to do today, is talk about some different aspects of my fitness journey and what I go through. And that's going to start with a workout. So let's get to it. All right, so finished a little bit of a workout. I want to just visit with you a little bit. I've kind of stalled on the actual weight loss, but I am seeing results as far as lost inches in places. For me, it's always been the food issue. The food issue was so hard to work out. I still meet with my dietitian every other week and keep track of my food. But I've noticed that even if I'm under calories, I don't lose. I've got to be very specific about what I eat. And that's just really, really hard for me. I don't want to make excuses, but what tends to get me is the type of work I do. You visit with people and you eat out. It's just part of fellowshipping with people, and how you get to know people as you break bread together. And then I also just have a lack of willpower when it comes to when I start craving certain types of foods. And so, no excuses. I just need to recognize that and keep moving forward. But let me show you what I mean by I see some weight loss in certain areas. So one of the places that I notice that I lose weight the quickest is right here on my shoulders. When I lift up my arm, or I turn or do something like that, you can start to see a little bit more definition. That's one of the first places that I notice that I'm losing weight. One of the last places that I notice it is my belly region. So yeah, my belly is the last place I use or I lose actual weight, which has always been frustrating for me because I want to see results, and I don't see them in my pant sizes or my shirts until way late. So I just have to recognize that I'm losing it in certain places, and I know that. So aside from that, I am, pretty good. Still working on that. Still trying to play the saxophone some. I need to do an update on my saxophone playing. It's just been, kind of crazy here lately, and I've been talking about other things. So, okay, listen, this is not an excuse. I'm not making stuff up to justify myself. But you know what this bowl right here is? She's making more of them eggs. It's tough. It's a fabulous 72 degrees today. Like, what? My bonsai does not look good, folks. I'm actually a little worried about it. But what are you going to do? You live and you learn. I had it on this mat that was supposed to keep it warm, or at least above freezing. I think it froze hard that time. So we'll see. We'll give it some more time. I'm pretty sure the other two small ones are dead on my little tree. On my inside one. This one is doing really good. Here, let me show you it. It's doing really well, but the other two are pretty much dead. So I'll be doing some repotting, cleaning up at some point in time here in the near future. So, yeah. Wow, look, there's deer across the street. So I wanted to attach today and the thoughts about my the weight loss journey to something that I've noticed over the years. For a long time, gluttony was just an ignored sin in the church. A lot of pastors overweight and just not dealing with it, or not recognizing the problems that it causes them long term and spiritually. But right now there's kind of a push, especially among the young hip crowd, to be in shape. And so you have pastors talking about being in the gym and working out and doing all that kind of stuff. And I just find all that interesting. I don't really have a comment about it. I just noticed those things. And it's a reality. I need to be more focused on that. Now look, folks, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. I've sinned. That's the purpose of grace, and that's the understanding that's there. But need to make the conscious effort to do better, and that's what this spiritual journey, this weight loss journey or fitness journey, whatever you want to call it, that's what this has been about. So it helps me to recognize places in my life where there are temptations and where there's a lack of discipline, to really help me refocus on being obedient to what God's called me to do. The boys think that since it's good weather today, it's time to bring out everything out of storage. So we have the hammock set up. I found the straps. We have little boy Burrito in the backyard.